I'm Dr. David Kayode, representing the Nigeria Labour Congress, to give our support for Labour Party town hall meeting. We believe that we have a very strong relationship with Labour Party, and that Nigerian workers have the moral burden to give very strong support to Labour Party in Nigeria, as we are part of the people that wants new Nigeria. We want a new vibrant Nigeria. We want a party that will be the third force that will help to retire the old school politicians. We believe that Labour should not be outside the struggle. We must be in the struggle. And being in the struggle is not to stay outside the fence, is to show our face anytime this kind of struggle is going on. And we want to encourage all our members, any member of Labour Party, Labour Union in Nigeria, every Labour Union, every affiliate of Labour Party, to give straight support to Labour Party to secure victory in the next election.
So what is the chance of Labour Party coming?
Yes, the chance of Labour Party in the coming election is strong, because they are going to have the support of the entire workforce in Nigeria, which covers the private sector, the public sector, and the informal sector. And the chances of Labour Party in Nigeria is strong because we are going to galvanize the support of all the young people, the youth of Nigeria, who are in millions, who have gone out to obtain their PVC. The chance of Labour Party is strong because we are going to galvanize the interest and the support of all the students of Nigeria who are wallowing at home because of the negligence of the government. The chance of Labour Party is strong because all the entirety of Nigeria is prepared to vote for Labour Party and make a change for a new Nigeria.
My name is Azaku Serenyima. I'm a practicing lawyer. I practice here in Ilorin.
So why are you here?
I'm here because I believe in the candidacy of Peter Obi, and I'm a full supporter of his presidential candidacy.
Why are you in support of Peter Obi?
I'm in support of Peter Obi because I believe that he will bring the desired change that we are craving for. The present administration came on the platform of change. They promised us change, but as we all know, the change we are seeing now is not all what we anticipated when the administration was to come on board. We are fed up, we are tired of how nothing is working. As we all know, in recent times, we've had several sectors going strike here and there. ASO has been on strike for several months. There has been issues of banditry in the country, kidnappings, abduction here and there, and then we are just fed up. And we believe that it is time for all of these things to be a thing of the past, and then for us to have a country where things will once again begin to work.
So what are the chances of Labour Party in the coming election?
I believe strongly that Labour Party has a strong chances of emerging at the polls, because Nigerians and the youth generally have now awoken. Everyone is tired, and I believe strongly that we will see a repeat of 2015. Even the current administration came on the platform of change because a lot of people were already tired at that time of the ruling party then, and then we have this administration. So I see a repeat of 2015, and I'm happy that Nigerians and the youths of our country have now awoken, and then everyone is putting hands to make sure that Peter will be a match at the end of the day.
I'm Yetunde Ibrahim, the aspirant for Isin State House of Assembly representatives. I'm here for a better Nigeria. We aspire a better Nigeria. Nobody wants the way the situation of this country is going. So we all want to have a better Nigeria. We want where our children can live in peace and harmony, where there will be no kidnapping, where there will be no loss of lives and property, the way it has been going. So we are not happy about the situation of this country at all. That's why we're here.
And what are the chances of your party? in the coming elections?
The chance of the party is very high because the youth are now, the youth have come up to take up what belongs to them.
I'm Pastor Ade Bodunde. Yes, I'm a civil society person. So here I'm in my personal capacity as a development worker, and we are glad to be here with this on this town hall meeting of the Labour Party.
Now, what do you think are the chances of Labour Party in the coming elections?
The chances are bright. The chances are bright because as we can see, the APC, their promised change, have only brought a worse situation into Nigeria than how they met it in every way. Even the corruption, the anti-corruption war that they promised us, we can see how even those that were arrested were granted presidential pardon, and there is nothing they have delivered on all of these matters. And our electricity has fallen so low, the industrial sector has collapsed, the exchange rate has gone into a mess. So all of these things are what is making people to, who are development conscious, to begin to think that what is the alternative that is available.
Hey, I'm Afolabi Benjamin, all the way from Jeba, Kwara State. We are here for, it's a Kwara State chapter movement for Peter Obi. And we are here to come for awareness, sensitization, public enlightenment, and to ensure that we are able to mobilize our principal, incoming President Peter Obi.
What do you think are the chances of Peter Obi?
I can assure you that we have very great chances. Peter Obi's movement is beyond Peter Obi himself. It's spreading like wildfire. And I can tell you, because of his previous antecedents, his track record, it's everywhere. Because of his legacies, because of his interest in reviving the epileptic situation of this country. I can assure you.
Legacies as governor or as former vice president? Or
legacies as governor.
Do you think his experience as governor in one state is enough for him to rule Nigeria as a country?
So let me remind you of something. It takes somebody who has done well in little, okay, to give you confidence when he has an opportunity to do big. You see, legacies here and there. Go to Anambra State. This is somebody that helped the educational system in Anambra State. This is somebody that helped all the parastatals, the infrastructure in Anambra State. The track records are there. Peter Obi is just the best candidate for this election. And I tell you, he's getting there. I'm so optimistic he will make it. I'm so optimistic.
Okay, my name is Dikin Cornelius Olumide Banji.
So why are you here?
Well, I'm here to show my support for Peter Obi and Dati Yusuf and Labour Party. I've been a member of PDP for some time, but I think it's time to have a change in Nigeria and in Kwara State especially. We have tested PDP, now we have seen what APC can offer. Please, it's time for us to give room for a change. We need to change the narratives. We need someone that will take our country from consumption to production, just as Peter Obi, as he has been tested and now is trusted. That is my wish for this country, and I wish the youth can wake up. The youth of this nation can wake up.
So what do you think are the chances?
By the grace of God. You see, if you go around, go to town, go on social media, you will know that the youth are tired and we want to take back our country. We want these old people that have, they've done their best and their best is not good enough. So we need a change. We need someone that has done it before. We saw what Peter Obi has done in Anambra, and we want him to come and do the same in this country. A man with vision, and we want Labour Party for this nation.
My name is High Chief Rochi Mekandi, the State Chairman of Labour Party, Kwara State.
So what are you people celebrating today?
We are celebrating Nigeria freedom. The journey to Nigeria freedom from oppression, psychopathy and terrorism. We are celebrating a new Nigeria, which is taking place and starting today.
So what are the chances of your party? What's the chance of your party?
By the grace of God, Nigerians have spoken. They have made up their mind that it is time for us to have a new Nigeria. We are tired. We are tired of demonstration, protests and the likes. And that's why we are saying enough is enough. 2023, Nigeria must be rescued. Nigeria is in a state of comatose. Nigeria is almost on oxygen. And we want it to survive.
So what about the structure?
Yeah, when you are talking about the structure is everywhere. I laughed. What do you mean structure? People mean structure. Structure is the people. And once the people made up their mind that this is where they are going, they are the structure. And let me tell you something. We are not talking about structure. We are talking about movement. Because everything in Nigeria, everybody is affected. Terrorism does not know whether you are Yoruba, you are Christian, you are Muslim, you are Igbo. That is the banditry, the poverty. Is almost everywhere in Nigeria. And the government have no solution to it. That's what is even bothering us. When the president said he cannot wait till year 2023 to go home. So it shows that nobody has any clue to Nigeria problem. And we are offering the solution as a party.
Yeah, this is Mr. Aloysius Nwora, the coordinator of all the OB support group in Kwara State and the chairman of the planning committee of this event.
There's this much noise about Peter Obi not having structure. Does it give you concern?
Not at all. In fact, when I hear it, I'm happy because they are going to take him by surprise. We are on ground. When they say we are on social media, I laugh. At least you are here now, you can see us on ground. The way you are seeing us here, that's where we are in every local government, every ward, and every polling unit. So I prefer they continue to say what they like until on the day of election, we know whether there's structure or no. Not at all. This is the first election or first election coming up, and I'm confident that the election is already won before the election. Because the OB is already won before the election coming up. It's very clear.
So why are you in support of OB?
I'm in support of OB first with two things. One, the system we are operating since 2019 is between PDP and APC. And you agree with me, there's no difference between these two parties. They are just identical twins, moving from one PDP to APC, and they have collapsed the system.
And Obi moved from PDP to form to join Labour Party.
I will correct you. Obi moved from Apuga, coming into PDP, thinking he can change what is in PDP, but noticing that the cabal and those there will not give him the chance, he moved back to Labour Party.
Now, can he change the situation in Labour Party?
I'm 100% sure because he has done it before. Tracing the record, what he did in Anambra State, we are confident he will do it again. This is a man who cannot allow anybody to push him around. He has his principle and he will stand by it till the end. Not even the bishop, no personality can push Obi around. And he has set his record, his principle straight. And by God's grace, we hope he will get there.
Yes, I'm Olagujo Lawale Emmanuel. I'm also the coordinator of Labour Party Tanke in Ilorin. So we are here to witness this great occasion, town hall meeting of Labour Party in the state level. So what we just have to say is that Obi is here. Obi is here to bring transformation. And Nigeria needs transformation right now. We need to move to the old Nigeria to the new Nigeria. And Obi is competent, capable, and credible to deliver that new Nigeria. That's why we are here. The youth and the young people, the students are determined and focused to get Obi into office. We are all together in this. We have formed the obedient movement to deliver Nigeria to an age of prosperity, peace, and accountability. That is what we are working towards, and God has given us the perfect candidate. So we just have to continue working. Our impact is being felt across the nation. Obedience is everywhere. Even now, when people sleep, when people wake up is Obi. When they sleep is Obi. When they go to the restaurant is Obi. Everywhere is Obi. When you sleep and wake up now is Obi. Obi is not just an ordinary presidential aspirant or a candidate. Obi is the solution to the Nigerian problem. He has promised that he's taking Nigeria from consumption to production. No other candidate has the message. They don't have the message. They think they are entitled to Nigeria, but Nigeria does not belong to anybody. Nigeria belongs to all of us. And Obi, we are all running for this presidency through Obi. Obi is our candidate, but he has our ideas, he has our interests at heart. And it's for Labour. Labour Party involves what? The commitment of human beings. We are organizing a social democratic policy whereby we are human-centered. That is why when you look at Labour Party talks about the father, the mother, and the child. To develop a society where the mother, the father, and the child has a secure place to thrive, to grow, and to develop. Now, the future of this country belongs to the youth. The future of this country is going to be delivered to the youth by Mr. Peter Obi. Vote for Labour Party. Thank you.
You just mentioned the issue of youth now. Do you think the youths of this country are prepared for leadership position in this country?
Yes, the youth are prepared for leadership position.
The Yahoo youths.
What do you mean by
the Yahoo generation youth?
You see, the problem we have is that we concentrate our minds on the bad aspect of the youth. We don't concentrate on the good aspects. And the bad eggs among the youth are less than 5%. But we have youths, people representing, taking the name of this country all over the world are young people. Are young people delivering Nigeria from this situation. The most productive age limit right now in this country is the youth within 40 below. So the youth is the one driving this country, even in the face of insecurity, in the face of bad governance, in the face of nothing is working right now. But the youth are still pushing the economy further. So the youth are ready, competent, capable, and set to deliver Nigeria to a prosperous future.
And the youth will no longer join the bandwagon of thugs for political parties.
That's what I just said. When you talk about thuggery, this is less than 5%. And if you even talk about thuggery, it is the neglect, economic neglect, social neglect, political neglect, and whatever neglect you want to think about. And consistent failure in leadership, bad educational system, no sponsorship for anything, nothing is moving. So these bad eggs look for a way to survive. And they have to exploit the existing collapsing system for them to survive. But that doesn't mean that if these people are doing that way, we don't have other youths that are willing to make the necessary change. And that is why you have the movement. When you talk about the movement, if you discover and you recognize that it was when Peter Obi officially decamped or moved to the Labour Party, that is when the PVC registration went up across the nation. And which age bracket took the PVC registration across the nation? These are the youths that believe in him. If Peter Obi was not in this race, I'm very sorry. There will be no hope. But Peter Obi has now shed new light of hope, prosperity, a future to think of, something to hope for. Now the youth are now aligned in that direction to ensure that we ensure that Peter Obi becomes the next president. He's going to be the next president. In 2023, power is shifting from the political elite to the people, and Peter Obi is delivering that power to the people.
We became an independent country. We suffer. So when people take advantage on others, they don't want to go. So they have taken advantage of we the poor ones in Nigeria. So to go will be difficult, so we have to work hard. Also, winning an election is not that you just walk in there and win an election. You have to work for it. That is what I meant. And you also remember the apartheid in South Africa. Before they won independence, it took them, people died. But we pray that this is the handwork of God, so people will not die.
So what kind of sacrifice are we expecting now before the people will take over?
You've started seeing it already. We've called for this meeting before people would have hung around for transport fare. Nobody. And they are all going back. I came to Kwara State, not that Peter Obi gave me money to fly to Kwara State. We decided to throw up a program to visit all the states in my zone, and I've gone around. I know how much I spent personally to go around. Peter Obi knows nothing about this. Peter Obi will have his own program that he is visiting Kwara State. This is mine with the deputy. And it was the national chairman that directed that we should move and supervise and see what is happening in our respective states. And that is why I'm here.
The population of youth in this country is very huge. What is your message to them?
They know. The youth knows what they are in now. In fact, it was the same youth that brought in Buhari. And this is their time to correct their wrong. Because if they don't move now, they will not have any country. In fact, the man insulted the youth in Nigeria. When will you get to that time? He would have simply said, too old to run. So that the old men will sit back and the young ones will run. But the old ones are running. That is to say that if you ask them all, the oldest of all this time, he's still drawing backwards. He's reducing his age because you and I should know that he's still a young man. So, but if you want to hand over power to the young ones, that's what we should do. And let me take this opportunity to advise the journalists in this country. The democracy we are enjoying now, you fought for it. Many of you guys died. Today, instead of you to own up to this fight and fight to send these people out, you still carry with you fake journalists. When you come to a place, you send them away and they carry fake stories about. You work for it. I remember when we started, you were going up and down, others died. I still feel it. How about their families? They will be suffering now because of poor government. But if you join us to fight these people out, the government will have, you will also enjoy.
Okay, finally from me, sir. The three major political parties in the country today, don't you think we might be voting through ethnic lines? Yoruba to Tinubu, Igbo to Obi, and Hausas to Atiku. What do you think about this?
Well, this message is gradual. It's not a message that you will take one in a day. Some people started with Tinubu. They are pulling out now. They have discovered that we are talking about giving Nigeria good government. Some people believe that this is a Christian game. Today, I have just received a message that the Hausa man donated a big house in Adamawa for Labour Party. Or let me be frank to Peter Obi. So what we are doing now is that people are beginning to understand that when the government is good, religion don't matter. Whether you are a Christian, whether you are a Muslim, you will enjoy. And also, let me be honest to you, I am a Christian. I am not a Christian because I want to be a Christian, but because my father and mother slept one night and did something that brought me into this world as a Christian. It is not by my own will. You can be a Muslim now, but it's the same way. So I respect Muslims just like I respect Christianity. Except fake Muslims that I will not respect. Even fake Christians I will not respect. But this government is coming for all of us. So if it is good for all Nigerians, it is good for all of us. The American government is good. It is not for Christians only.
All right, let me ask you something.